appropriate time of the day to you, friends and enemies. I, right here, am Richard, and this whole thing that is around us, why that's LMTDTMFFR. Or, say it with me now, limited time offer. No vowels. How are you doing this appropriate time of the day? Happy affiliate anniversary. Oh, yes, it might possibly be that time of the year. I guess, seeing as it says that, or seeing as you have said that, I assume you have been alerted to this fact somewhere. I probably have been alerted to that fact somewhere, but have paid no attention to the fact that I have been alerted by this alert. Hey! Thanks for being here on this, whatever the day, on the happy affiliate, on my affiliate anniversary. Woo! Maybe I should do something special for it. Ah, well, it's too late now. Nothing's going to happen now. Maybe I should have brought cake. Never mind. Never mind. Yes, and how are you doing today? I am doing well. Thank you very much for asking. I am up and awake and raring to go. Well, I'm awake, at least. And yes, more demos today. We'll have a look at a few more. And the first demo that we're going to look at is something that came out just yesterday. This is what I'm looking at. Whoop. There we are. The demo did not come out yesterday. The game released yesterday. And I went, that looks weird and strange and odd. Let's have a look at that and see what that is. So I added another demo to my pile of God knows how many demos. And looks at it. So yeah, why not? Why not? The sneaky thing is, if I like this game, I'm not going to buy it on Steam where the demo is. I'm going to buy it on GOG where the game is DRM free. Shh, don't tell anyone. But yeah, that is what we're doing. It's on discount until May 1st, so yes, plenty of time to look at the demo and see what is going on there. So yeah, let's have a look. The only thing I've looked at is the settings. Oh no, and look, there it's just... it's gonna pop for you there, isn't it? Yep, you can't see that because... I'm going to turn the music down slightly. What's happened is it has gone full screen when I had it windowed before, and it's not even an option there. I'm just having to press Alt and Enter to change it down to the windowed screen. So yeah, that's cool, eh? But I mean, it's a demo, so I don't expect things to be perfect. So let's have a look at New Run and see. It's a volleyball-esque roguelite.
Select your team.
Ah! Okay. So we can be the Arctics. And that's... Okay, so we can be different kinds of Arctics right now. There's also Elysians, Shamans, and Radiants. Alright. Okay, and the Arctics can push opponents to force them to lose ground. Ice slabs to increase punishing damage. They all have those same three. And then penguins... Oh, what? Am I choosing a different set as well? Okay, they can feint, apply one push. Pushes, apply one tile in the attack string, wait for it to crash. Crash when pushed against an obstacle, deals 2 damage per tile. Oh no! Okay, excuse me. Glad I didn't sneeze all in you, but there we go. And Feint allows to aim at valid targets off-field. Oh no, allows to aim valid targets off-field, so you can push them off-field. Okay, cool. And creates an ice slab on a random tile, +1 damage by ice slab. Alright, well let's try Feint. We'll have the Raptor Awakening. We'll be a penguin right now. Although, I mean, the fox is my favourite animal, but I feel like the penguin was the first one there, so we'll do that. New run. Can I? There we go. Oh! Free games, or not free game. Not necessarily free. Not necessarily not free. As in, there are 2 DLCs for Power Wash Simulator. The Final Fantasy VII one and the Tomb Raider one, which are going to go away as Power Wash Simulator or I can't remember what company makes Power Wash Simulator, but anyway, that company and Square Enix are finishing up their business together. So those are going to be taken out of sale. So if you want it, you have to get it now. And I believe they're both free, but I believe they have both been free from the beginning anyway. So chances are you already have it. But if you don't, you need to go and get them now. Before stuff happens. But yeah. Anyway, well, welcome to Smash It Wild World Championship. Anything goes in this game, anything at all, regardless of score, on one of the 6 tiles of the opponent's field without letting the opponents receive the ball. Understood. And that was just me saying understood, not that I saw that it said understood. In a Smash It Wild match, players attack in turns, from left to right, and the order defined at the start of each round as shown below. Right? If I knew what either of those symbols meant? No, as shown above. Surely as shown above. Because it's this thing here at the top. I mean, I know I don't expect the demo to be perfect, but come on! At the very least, you should understand which is above and which is below. Anyway. Understood. It's your turn to play. Select and attack a tile to target. Press X to read text descriptions and see the details. Alright. I can do Frost Bomb. Applies push 1 to all opponents in the targeted row. Not the column, but the row. Okay, so you're going to push... Right. So if I throw it there... Alright, push, crash. Okay, so that tells you what that's... And then... Can I select different? No, apparently I cannot move. Alright, I have to throw it there. I cannot look at the other attacks right now. So, applies push 1 to all opponents in the targeted row. Alright, but column is this, and row is this, right? So you're going to get pushed? But it looks like you're going to be somebody's going to be pushed off. Or does it just apply like to the thing that we've got there? Because that really looks like what it should be. Okay, let's throw it there. Reduce opponent's stamina and apply various effects. Damage based on the attacker's strength is reduced by the defender's resistance. Upon movement, the player loses 1 stamina per cross tile. Okay, alright, understood. Why are you going to 0 then? Attack is 7, defend is 2, or resistance. And they're gonna lose 6? Okay. Okay. Choose a player to receive the ball. Each player has a different move value and needs to be arranged to receive the ball. Press LT and RT on a player to see information. Alright. See the passive effect move. Allows to move 1 extra tile for 1 stamina. Doesn't end the turn. Bon Appetit is push 2. Right, okay. So you were doing more push, were you? Okay. Move 1 for 1 extra. Curve shot applies push 1. Freezing fog allows an ice slab on the targeted tile. Apply slow, okay. And penguin. 1 extra tile for 1 extra stamina, but it's going to cost like 3 stamina to get up there. Titanic iceberg creates an ice slab on the random tile. Okay, so you had both of those abilities. -9, -6. Minus a number that I can't see because the box is in the way. Is there anybody that you're particularly telling me to do this? No? Alright. Well, you've got 25, but you've got no resistance, but you've got loads of stamina. You've got loads of resistance, but only 7 stamina, and you've got 3 resistance and 9. Well, we'll pick you. polar bear. Oh, did I have all 3 of those characters available? I wasn't picking a character on that screen. That was not clear. I thought I was going to have like a team of penguins. But no, I've got a penguin, a fox, and a bear. Right, okay. There we go. Ah, you've been moved off. No, but you didn't take any damage, so presumably you can come back. The Raptor Awakening attack has a feint effect that can be used to bait an opponent within the range of field. Minor protects on selected attack. That's it, okay. I still cannot choose a different thing. So push, excuse me, crash, and feint again. Allow us to aim at valid targets off field. Okay, because it's a feint. Okay, you're exhausted. You got broken. So I don't know when you'll come back. Here, you will move to pick it up. Okay. And then you will be pushed off field. Alright, let's try that. You will take 6 stamina. Because I have an attack of 4, you have a defense of 2, but you still need to move 2, and you will crash into a barrier, which will do 2 damage per tile the opponent crosses. Yes. Okay. Let's do that then. I mean, it's the only thing I can do. Oh no, I misunderstood. Okay. You're doing a 3 attack, applying 1 push and 1 fragile. And fragile does next crash damage is doubled. Alright. Alright, yeah, because that will cost you a lot, and that will cost you pretty much nothing. Let's select you and move over there. And it's your turn as well. With the Freezing Fog attack targeted at this tile, the slowed effect will allow you to score the next turn. Alright. Because -1 range to the next move. Okay, alright. Let's do that then. You will move 1 to get there. Then you will take 5 damage and be slowed. Alright. How are you doing things? You were fatigued and out of stuff. So you're going to apply push 1. So it's going to hit both of those. I could swap you around, but then you would still get damaged and injured. Then you would, I don't know, lose 8 as well. Because you would be pushed and... Right, okay, so let's do that instead then. There we go. Opponent left a tile without any defense. It's our chance to score. Did they? If needed, you can check out the analysis of the situation in the rulebook. Okay, so that top one, why is that without... Ah, because they cannot move because they're iced. And now I can throw that here. Yes. You cannot move because you're out of stamina. You cannot get there because it would cost too much stamina. And you are out of there. Okay, and the rules is that one? Doesn't say. Alright. Okay, now it does. Okay. The Hound has 4 stamina, but since they're blocked by their teammates, they can't receive the ball. Much like in our situation. The Mutt has 0 stamina, and therefore can't move, because movement costs 1 stamina per tile. Understood. The Dog has 9 stamina, and move 2. Since they're slowed, they get -1 move and can't reach the tile. Aha! Alright. 2 of the tiles in the field are covered, and you can't score off field. That makes sense. So where is... Ah, there it is. Okay. Move. Alright. The player's movement rate. So the Mutt can move 2, and each move costs a stamina. Understood. Alright. And what about Penguin here? You've got move. That's interesting. No, I'm looking at. I wasn't looking at Mutt. I'm highlighting that guy. There we go, Penguin. You've got move 3. Right, there we go. Because I was going to say, I saw you be able to move 3 spaces. Alright then. And you have presumably have moved 2. Oh, I can see it down here. Although I have to be careful. It's dog. I want to look at dog. Can I click on you? And then, yeah, movement 1. Alright. Beside the point. Let's throw a ball and score a point. Managed to score from off field.
Match point.
Victory! 1-0! Huzzahs! Alright, everybody gets refilled, or at least refill some. Secondary objectives, no secondary objectives. We've got 25 money, 75 something, and 0 something else with an S on it. Candy? Never mind. And now we get a new passive. Okay. During matches, +1 strength per movement point for the penguin. +1 strength per ice slab on the field. Oh. Attacks apply frostbite. Starting the turn on an ice slab consumes 4 stamina. Huh, interesting. Starting the turn on an ice slab consumes 4 stamina. So, does that apply only on his turn? Starting his turn on when if we start his turn, is that when it applies, or does it apply on everybody else's turn and it only applies to attacks that he makes? I assume it is that one, or I can skip it and have more mysterious currency. +1 strength per movement point. Alright, let's have that. Let's go all in on the penguin. Alright. Okay. So we have events on day 2. Then we have a store on day 3 and training on day 3 as well. And then some sort of lottery. I can't look over and see what they are. Alright, that is got to be training, and that's... I don't know what that is. Choose an activity. Go to adventures to augment your team's strength. Improve a wilder's stats. Or meditate to gain money. Alright. Well, let's go to events and see what events are going on here. If I look at... Right, I can move to the team and see what they've all got. I can see the rules. I don't want to do that. That's weird that that comes up as a different thing. The altar of exchange. In this ruined area lies the ancient altar. Provides power in exchange for a sacrifice. Sacrifice an equipped item. I don't think I have any. Play against 2 resistance. Okay. Sacrifice a relic. 3 teammates gain +2 strength. Don't have a relic. Merely touch the altar. 3 teammates gain 2 max stamina. Okay. Yeah, that's not a horrible event. Okay, cool. X 45 max stamina allows to move. If it drops to 0, the player is able to attack but unable to move. Right, okay. So we merely touch the altar. Alright, now we have another event. Alright, let's go to the event. Buy one of the souvenirs. An old raccoon, formerly a famous Libero, which is probably the name of a one of the teams, is selling legendary-ish volleyball gear. Okay. 75 gold, gain sadism. Gold, currency mainly used for buying equipment and relics. Okay, cool to know that that is what it is only used for. When an opponent suffers crash damage, all teammates gain 2 stamina. Okay. Endothermic mitts 2. Applies frostbite 2. Okay. Get a sponsorship. And so I could gain some gold. Or when they suffer crash damage. So when we do push. Sure, let's have that. There we go. Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing before. I was on day 1. Right, I see. I was thinking, it's day 4, so I will have these things to do. But no, Look at that big thing which is today right over the top of it, and me being an idiot and not paying enough attention to that. Okay, so choose an activity, so I can only do one activity. Not your player's passives during training. Okay. Buy items from the store. We've had an event. We've bought an item, although it came from an event rather than a store. Let's go training. And if we can do more than one, well, then we'll find out. But I think this is like the path. Choosing your way on the path. Like in other roguelites. Okay, at the start of each round, place load on a random opponent. Ooh, for only 50. Attacks apply 1 frostbite. Or, at the start of the turn, heals 1 per ice slab on the field. Presumably it heals 1 stamina? We have 150. Slowed is -1 range, so let's have slowing. At the start of round. Yeah, alright, well, let's have it anyway. Oh, and I could buy more as well. I could have you as well. No, we're done. I'm not going to have another one. Save some. Oh, no. I get to do more. Alright, okay. Fan would like to give you a relic. Okay. Let's go and see this fan relic. Gain their gift, defensive tactics. If a teammate ends their turn in the front column, they gain 2 resistance until their next turn. Yay! We are the best. Thank you. Alright, and now we have to do this. It's time for a match. Show who's the boss at Smash It Wild! Why they're calling it that, I don't know.
Are you ready?
No, I'm not. Okay. 25, 8, 15. 17, 27, 10. Oh, you are very low on stamina. The first match against other Wilders. Another tournament's favourites. Match against Wilders, you need to win 2 rounds. Losing a round is fine, but losing 2 means you're out of the tournament. Okay, understood. Okay, placement. Select your players and place them on the field. Alright, okay. Yeah, let's move. No, you there. And the other 2 on the back row. We'll do that. I don't know that it's necessarily great. Okay, it's time for you to do a thing. Right, now we can move. Doesn't end the turn. We can do a curve shot to apply 1 push. And we can do freezing fog even. Spawns an ice slab on the targeted tile, apply slow. Alright. You have slowed, you have slowed, you have... Do you have slowed? Yes. Did we apply slowed to all of these people? I thought it said apply slowed 1 to a random person. If I press in the left stick... Oh, that just tells me they can no longer move when they've done that. Okay. It's because there's important information in there. It's telling us about crash. If a player is pushed against an obstacle, they lose 2 stamina per push. If pushed against another player, they both lose the same amount of stamina. Okay. Alright, so you could do push. But I can't push anybody. Like, I can push you off. If I do it there, that's 5. If I do it directly at you, it's 6. But that would push you off. I don't know why I would want to push you off. I can do freeze and apply slow. Your movement is 2. Your movement is 0. Your movement is 1. Alright, well, I think it's best if I apply it there. And then everybody on 2 of your side will not be able to move. There we go. Oh! No, you're fainting! No! And you're applying aiming, which is... Can I... There we go. Increases incoming damage by 1 per aiming stack. Okay. cost 3 to get there, and you would get 1 aiming. 5, and you can't reach it. Alright, we'll use you then. Alright, so, Penguin. Why would I want to move? I guess in order to make sure places were covered. But you can get anywhere anyway, because you can move 2. So I think we're alright. Or move 3 even. So I think we're alright. Faint and apply push. It's an ice slab on a random tile, +1 damage by the ice slab. Alright. I don't really want you. I want to deal with you, because you've still got... No, you're no longer slowed. You're no longer slowed. Okay, so that only happened on that turn. Alright. Then yeah, let's try and exhaust that guy. Alright, you only cost 2, you cost 9. Yeah, let's move you. You're going to get 1 taunt. Must attack the heavy player on the following attack. Increasing incoming damage by 1 per sec. Alright, okay. Well, we'll still do that. Don't want to move. Applies push 1 to all opponents in the targeted row. Pulls an ice slab on a random tile. Oh, okay, it applied there. Right, I see. That's where the random tile was. See it up here. Okay, well, Frost Bomb. We can only target you. That will push you. Or... Why do you go up? Alright, let's... No, let's put another frost tile out there somewhere. Oh, down the bottom, out of the way. Alright. Aiming, and you're going to gain resilience. Alright, -6. You can't move there. You can't move there either. And you're the only person who can do it. You should probably move back onto the board. Apply push 1. Spawn an ice slab on the targeted tile. Applying slow 1. Alright. So I don't think there's anywhere. Well. Oh, damn it. Alright. Well, that's not what I wanted to do. I was going to try and go here, because that guy's only got 1 stamina, so he would have moved there and then he would have been broken, or whatever, so he couldn't move. But alright. Slime Puddle will happen on that target. Slime Puddle on the target loses 2 resistance and gains aiming one each time they lose stamina. Alright, okay. Well, that's not good. Yeah, back it up. You're slimed. Right. Push you and that would get rid of you. Creates an ice slab on a random tile, +1 damage on ice slab. Yeah, okay, so if I target you, you will be knocked out, and another random ice tile will be created at the top there. Alright, in which case we're going to select you again. So you will have to target the guy at the top again. That's not great. Because it would have been good to target the guy at the bottom, but alright. Everybody will move. Yeah. Let's do that, because then we can aim in the top corner and then it's possible that we won't get it. So yes. Cow! Everybody get pushed. Oh no. I guess that's the way we're going to do it. Now you're up. You're out. So we need to target you. If we do that there, that's 2. If we do that one, I wish it didn't change to where we are, and that will. Well, that won't do anything to you. Will it push you? No. You will move and then be pushed off. What's your movement? 3, so you can get there anyway. You could get to this space if we dealt with all of those. But yeah, alright. Let's do that. Oh, well, there's only one person who can reach that, eh? Well, no, you could reach it, I suppose. But yeah, we took 5 because we've got loads of aiming on us. Push you a long distance. Push you into the smash. Well, if I go up there, right, you're going to have to lose 10 and be pushed. You could reach it and then you would be out of stamina. That'd be 11 because it would push you into the thing. Down here, be 12. Alright, let's do that one. And we will gain some stamina for reasons. For one of the relics that we've got. There we go. Oh no, -8. That would knock you out. Alright, yeah, let's move you. Move. No. Where? Okay, so you two are knocked out, so if I just aim up here, neither of you can hit it and we will score. That will be -10. Alright, well, I mean, we might as well score. Let's just put it right in front of you to taunt you. Ha ha ha!
All in.
You scored a point! Huzzahs! We get a new passive. Okay. Apply 1 frostbite, 1 strength per ice slab on the field, during matches +1 strength per movement point. We'll have frozen slab because we've got a lot of ice slabs out there. Alright. Is this... What is it? This is number 2, so it's just the first one to score a point wins. Alright. Alright, sorry about that. I want to put you there, so let's swap those two around. There we go.
Smash!
Smash! Something, somewhere! Well, there's only one. That would create an ice slab somewhere. Yeah, I'd like to exhaust you as quickly as I can, although that's only -1. Oh, exhausting you might be a good thing as well. That would do 5. Alright, yeah, let's do that up there and see where the random ice slab is created. On the spot where they're on. Okay, cool. Alright, looks like Penguin will have to intercept this one. There we go. Now it's Penguin's turn to do a thing. Penguin will create some more ice slabs. That will exhaust you. That would exhaust you and make you move there. Ooh. That would exhaust you as well. Alright, let's completely exhaust you. I should have moved my penguin back as well. Yeah, because now, as I say, he's going to get there. Alright, you could reach there. No. Penguin, take it. Oh, another ice slab or something. I'll target there, -9, and that would push you out of the way. And you would be exhausted as well. Oh, that would push the penguin. Was that pushing the frog right out of the way? Oh, that's interesting. And then it's not the frog's turn, so yeah, let's do that. There we go. And you're right out of the way, so if we can survive this one, then I can target, like, down here, and you cannot get there because you can only move 3. You two... Oh, you... No, you've only got move 1. That's okay. Alright, then yeah. Sure. Looks like we might have an idea of how this works. And you have to target... I think it's you next, so you take it. Yeah. And it's you next, and you don't have to target anybody. So... push you, create another ice lab. Oh no, you're going to move. I target you. I don't think it matters. We'll do that there. And then you'll be down. No, because then you'll be at the bottom. We'll do up here, so that you're in the way of everybody. There we go. Ah, no, frog! Alright, well, it looks like it's going to have to be... You can't reach it. Looks like it's going to have to be you. And then, yeah, you have to target that guy, right? Do you not? Yeah, X, 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 X. You have to target that guy. I'll have another iceberg. It's not going to do anything to you. Alright, let's push you out of the way then. There we go. Who's next? The polar bear is next, so we don't want to move you. So we will move you into the way. That will break you. But I think that will be alright. As it's time for polar bear to do the thing, and you can target there, and we can score. Yeah, because you can only move 3. 1, 2, 3. But there, nobody can reach it in time. So huzzahs! Another score for us.
All in. Match point.
Yeah! I mean, it should have said match point before that. Okay. Hey, look! Everybody heals up. We get stuff. Unlock sponsorship contracts against extra rewards every other round against win against the Wilders. Okay. Right, we can have removes all ice slab, does 1 extra damage and applies 1 push per removed ice slab. Might be worth it. Spawns 1 ice slab on the targeted tile, applies frostbite to the opponent. We could just get more and more ice slabs. Spawns an ice slab on a random tile and applies taunt 1. Target must then target the heavy player on the following attack. I quite liked forcing the attack, so yeah, we'll have that. Alright, and today I choose gain money, teach your players a new attack, or lottery, win a random piece of equipment. We haven't done lottery yet, so time for some random things. Right. Druid's Touch 2, restores 5 stamina to adjacent team members. Applies Sickness 2. I don't know what sickness is, thanks. I'm telling you info, but it's not working. Or restores 2 stamina when you do an attack. When does that... Attacks restore 5 stamina to adjacent teammates. So does that mean when I am attacked? I guess it does. Let's find out what sickness does. Team. There we go, gauntlets. And that goes to anyone. Apply sickness 2 at the start of the turn. There's 2 stamina and removes 1 stamina from adjacent teammates. Ah. Alright. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to move. Thank you. Yeah, let's put it on the polar bear for no reason. Alright. Gain green stuff. I can improve a wilder stats. I can go on adventures to augment team strength. Let's improve a wilder stats. We haven't done any physical reinforcement training. Oh, and this is for the penguin. Alright, okay. Ah, it costs money and things. Okay, I cannot afford that. Wait. No, I can afford that. Plus 3 stamina. Plus 5 regeneration. I mean, presumably... Oh, maybe that's plus 5 at the end of the... Not the match, at the end of the round. Alright, I'm going to give you resistance. Oh, I can buy... can I... No, I can't afford... I could buy stamina gain. Nope, we're done. Alright. We have a training match. Strengthening your team during a training match. Right.
Get ready!
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Smash it!
Alright. I could hit both of them. That's not bad. Or I can start placing icy slab somewhere. Oh, faint. There, I could completely exhaust you immediately. Alright, let's completely exhaust somebody immediately, because, you know... There we go. Looks like you're going to be the only one who can get there. You can't move there. You don't have the movement to get there. Get up there. No way we can... Hang on, let's have a look. 2 movement, 1 movement. Okay. So we want to exhaust you next. Four. So I could hit you and then hit both of you. Let's move you down here. There we go. Oh, and it's on an ice tile. Okay. No, we want to move you. Right, now if I've got this right, then if I aim there, nobody can reach it. Yeah? Yay! Because you're exhausted. You have less move, luckily, because of the ice slab going in the way. And you only have movement 1. Alright, okay, cool. I don't think it matters. It was a nice to have and does that. Oh, okay. We'll hit you there and score a point.
What an attack! Match point!
You are ridiculous in your things. Okay, well, we won. Again. Good for us. When the penguin suffers damage, the attacker has pushed 1 tile. Okay. Apply 1 frostbite. Or increase icy slab. That's 2 strength for ice slab on the field. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's have that. We can meditate, we can win a random piece of equipment, or we can go on adventures. We're going to be going on adventures tomorrow, anyway. So let's have a random piece of equipment in the lottery. Oh, we got... That's new. Yeehaw! Wind gloves 2. Applies push 2. Yes, pushing people around is fun. We will have that, thank you. And we will give that to... Oh, polar bear. Applying sickness. Yeah, I didn't do... alright, yeah. No, sorry. I wanted to move you. Yeah. We'll have you have push 2. Why not? Right. Back to the schedule. We'll go on an event. Ooh, the boat is on the ground on the coast, not far from your training spot. As you explore it, you find a relic. We can sell it for money, or we can keep unwavering support. Ending the turn adjacent to a teammate. Restores 2 stamina. Sounds good. No, I could, I don't think I've got enough for that. I don't need to gain that, I need money. This one appears to be, I don't know, is that saying it's going to cost me money? I think it is. Let's go on the event anyway. As the wind howls, you concentrate and hear something resembling voices. We can lose 50 sparks of inspiration. Again, a new passive, frost power. Techs have push 1 per ice slab on the field. Okay. Generating a crash spawns 1 ice slab on a random field with on the hidden words, or we can ignore them and gain a new physical training methods and get frozen impact for the penguin. +1 strength per ice slab. You've already got that, haven't you? Oh no, it's the polar bear who's got that. Let's give you lots of push. There we go. And now it's time for a match. Okay, just looking down here, what have we got here? That's a training match, and at the end we've got go up against the shamans. Alright, we just got loads of stuff going on there. Alright, well, in which case let's have our match.
Are you ready?
Oh! Look at that! We've got... This is more spaces on the field. There's no off this time, it looks like. Okay. I'm okay with where everybody's placed. Let's have a quick look. You've got movement of 1. So aiming at that bottom corner is good. Are these mud tiles? You've got movement of 3, you've got movement of 2. Alright, I'm ready.
Smash it!
Alright, if I just pick here... I can't target there. Why can I not target there? What is that glowing tile there? Can you target this tile without fade and score a point if the ball isn't defended? Same up there. You can now target this tile without fade and score a point. Why would I target my own tile? Don't quite understand that, but alright, okay, it's you. So... curve shot to avoid push, or spawn an ice slab. Alright. Have you only got so far as a reach effect? Don't know. Alright. Can't target those ones, can target in here. Alright, let's target you. Smash! There we go. You got pushed a long way back. -5? Oh my goodness. You've got 9 attack. Wow, okay. 1 to move there, and then 8 for the attack as well. 1 to move, and then 5. Alright, okay, we'll do this one. And it's the penguin. That would get rid of you. Can't target that square. There must be a reach that I don't know about. Alright, let's get rid of you.
Ouch!
Oh, I didn't quite get rid of you. Alright. Alright, only one person who can do that. Get down there. Time to spawn. Oh. Push everybody in the targeted row. That would exhaust you. That would push you further away. Okay, and there. Wasn't ice. Let's push everybody on the thing. There, and you would, and then sickness as well. And then everybody else gets +2. Oh, Jason. But there we go. How can you reach it? You can't. Why were you lit up then? Alright, okay. Alright. I have no idea what that means. You can now target this tile without feint and score a point if the ball isn't defended. So what are these tiles mean? Oh, +1 solar energy if opponent stands on the tile at the end of the turn. Okay, so that's something you're building up over here, is it? Removes 2 resistance from the target, consumes 1 solar energy point to apply 2 push. Okay, fine. I wish I had known there were traps. No, alright, so you are doing a thing. You have movement 2. Well, I can't target up there, can I? Alright, let's... Alright, let's have... spawning ice slabs on the targeted tile. Yeah, slowly moving people out of positions. There we go, and you're out. You lost a load there. Oh no. Somebody's going to have to move in there. You're going to take 8. And you would take 12. Alright. But I think it's better for you right now. Oh no. Solar energy happened. Right, penguin. Okay, maybe they are outside the area. They're... No, because that's faint. I don't know. Right, that's going to cost things to move across, and then you'll be pushed into you. You're running out of energy no matter what. Alright, so let's put you up here. Ouch, indeed. Alright, penguin. Get yourself in the zone. And then, yeah, I can just target anywhere. Oh, I can target anywhere because nobody can... You're all exhausted. Okay, no, I can only target these areas for scoring. So are these outside the area, but they're just not marked as such this time? Alright, okay. We'll score.
All in.
Huzzahs for us! We scored a point! New passive. +1 resistance per ice slab on the field. +1 strength per ice slab on the field. Attack supply frostbite 1. Let's give you more resistance. No, actually, let's give you some stuff. There we go. Alright. You're all pretty... What's your... we're okay where we are again.
Smash
start putting ice slabs all over the field. No, oh, they've got to be outside. 2, 4. Oh, push everybody there. Yeah, alright. Do that instead. There we go. Uh-oh. Move yourself back there. Alright, Penguin. If you could, you know, target down here. Oh, you can get there. I didn't think you could. Oh, we can target down there and you will target there and take out both of you. That sounds like a good idea, eh? Kablam blam. Now both of you are exhausted. Alright, Penguin, get up there. Now it's your turn. That will move you out of the way. I don't think there's anything I can do to score. Alright, yeah, let's do that one. And that will push you out of the way. So that then I can score on that other tile. Oh, did you move? Alright, get in there. Oh no, because you can move there. Alas, but we'll have exhausted everybody in just a second. So we'll create an ice slab for the first time. There we go. Now, Penguin has +1. We'll move you, Polar Bear, into the thing. Yeah, they've got all that solar energy. Now, Penguin, you can score the win this time. Anywhere. We can score it anywhere except there. So let's aim it just between the two players, just to show off. Hey, we'll also create a new ice thing as well. Penguin! It looks weird, a penguin with hands.
Win! Match point!
Alright, we won. We got more monies. Alright, you have earned your place among the champions. Alright. Huzzahs for us. Alright, and that was the end of a run. Now we have upgrades. I have 50, so I can buy an assistant coach. You get an assistant at the start of the tournament. Or I can buy team contracts. Unlock 1 relic for the Arctics. Added you relics during the game. Oh, okay. Well, I can't get these ones. I assume I need to get this one to get this one. And there's stuff for Elysians. Stuff. Unlock exclusive gear. Okay. These are all locked. I don't know if that's because I cannot get them. Unlock 1 new relic with the exclusive exclusive agreement. Can have signature bonuses, or start a game with extra gold. Start a game with 15 stocks of inspiration. Okay, so these are the temporary things, and these are the permanent things. Well, what is assistant coach? I'm interested to find out what that is. But having done one run, I think, there we go. And then I can unlock a new assistant. I don't know how I unlock this. Alright, okay. Alright. And if I say a new run,
Select your team.
I still don't have the Elysians or the Shamans. And look, these guys, they're all gold. Does that mean they have won this championship? Yes, it does. I cannot. Alright, well. what if I select Polar Bear? I mean, I don't think that makes any difference. Answer your coach. Can you tell us more about your strategy? Aha! Which assistant will you choose? Spring. At the end of the round, your player with the most stamina gains 4 extra stamina. I assume that means I have a spring in your step sort of thing. Cheapskate. Sales reduce prices by 75 instead of 50. Okay. Or rebar. Players gain 1 resistance per stamina lost after an attack. With shell. With cheapskate. With spring. Why does that say... Oh, because shell is the ability it's giving me. Right. Alright, yeah. Let's have rebar. And we'll play one more match of this. We're not going to go through the whole game again. Right. So yeah, I have shell. That worked out pretty well. We'll put you there. We'll put you there. And now we're ready.
Smash!
All right. Hey, thing that says rebar. That it would be great if you went away. Nope, you're going to stay there because you were there on the other screen. All right. What if I? What if I? Can I? If I give up? No. Okay, that actually makes me give up. Give up, not end the run. Okay, but that's worth it for that. Okay, so now we have cheapskate. Griff. At the start of each round, your players gain 1 strength for every 2 relics you own. Or at the end of the round, your player with the most stamina gains 4. We'll have the relics thing from Griff. Why not? Oh.
Are you ready?
No, we're not. Given that it is staying up on the screen like that, I think this. Whoop. It's time to end it, since I cannot see the thing without... it's right there in the way, and I don't know how I can get rid of it. So, yeah, I'm not prepared to play a match with that right on the screen, blocking the things that I can see. So, first of all, I'm going to say thank you for having been here. Whether you were here, live and in person, or later on the VOD, the fact that you were here for any amount of any time here watching me play this demo means that I, right here, appreciate you out there. You're amazing. Never let anybody tell you anything different. Now I'll give some thoughts on the game. It's intriguing. It's certainly a very different style of rogue light, where you could... It feels very much like Slay the Spire or anything else where there is like a map for you to follow, except you don't get to pick which direction you're going. You just get to pick the different events that you're facing each day, or whether you go to a shop or anything. So you've got more control over stuff than you have with Slay the Spire or any other sort of thing where you pick a path at the beginning and then maybe you can change a bit as you go. But this way you can pick everything as you go along. Yeah, the fact that there's only like a small... I guess it's a demo, so I don't know. I was going to say the fact that there's only a small number of runs that you can do there. Like, there were various different cups, and then there were various different teams you could have with the cups. But yeah, I don't suspect the teams add... they don't add any extra runs. They're just different tactics to doing the runs. I mean, that's standard. You just picking your character and going with it. It was intriguing that you had to manage 3 different people each time, and there wasn't really attacks so much as... Well, I guess it was, because you had to manage the other person's stamina. But there was nothing you could do to lower their attack. You just had to pick the right person to go into the right place at the right time. Which is an interesting mix-up of attacking and defending. Yeah. Don't know that I'm necessarily sold on the theme of animals doing their various attacks or doing volleyball. It seems like a weird theme that shouldn't work together. And I'm not saying it doesn't work, but it's taking a little bit of getting used to, I think. But it's an intriguing one. It's an intriguing one. Am I going to pick it up? It's on sale at like 20% off or something right now, I believe. Let me double check that. Yeah, I believe it is regularly. Yeah, there you go. It's regularly $9.99 in my English currency, and currently it is going for $7.99. It is an interesting game, and I am tempted to pick it up. I don't know. I'm going to have a think about this one. But yeah. If I do, I don't know that it'll make it back onto the channel. It might just be something I play in my off time. Occasionally. Do a couple of runs and then see how it goes. But yeah, it's intriguing. And if I buy it on GOG, I've got 30 days to return to see how it works as well. So, I don't know. Maybe I will pick it up on GOG and then maybe we will see it come back here for a single stream just to see how the finished product feels. Yeah, because I don't expect there's been a huge change from the demo to this, but it'd be nice to see. Still, that is all we're going to do for right this very second. We'll be back in a moment with a different demo. So yeah, I hope you join me for that in just a couple of minutes. Until then, I right here have been Richard, and this whole thing around us, why that has been LMTD TMFFR. Or say it with me now. Limited time offer. No vowels. And you have fun. And of course, as always, smash it wild.